All right. So we're back already. It's crazy that it's been a week already. But I'm trying to go for these like no edit style videos and I don't know how it's going, but let me know if you guys like it. Today we're going to be going over how to create depth in your mix with relatively dry signals. So I'm going to play this track. It's the track from the old video or previous video and see if I have to turn anything off. Just pay attention to how deep and seated the vocal sounds in comparison to the mix.
I've seen a lot in my time, but no one like you. Whoa, give me feelings inside of my spine. Yeah, there's nobody like.
So, I hope you guys got the general idea of this whole song. I'm going to mute the ad libs, the beat, and we'll dissect the vocal from here on out with depth. So when I talk about depth, I'm not really talking about reverb or delay. Well, in this instance, I am going to be talking about delay, but these are the three sort of different ways. And we start off with spread. So my spread return is a little micro shift, and this is what it's doing, just so that you guys hear it.
I've seen a lot in my time,
This is
but
actually
no
what it
one
is.
like you. Whoa, give me feelings inside of my spine.
So what this is doing, in my opinion, it's really filling up a lot of space that wasn't there in the beginning. So I'm gonna just play it with the vocal just so that you guys understand what I mean.
I've seen a lot in my time, but no one like you. Oh,
So if you really understood and like you're listening to it with headphones or actual studio monitors, you can hear that it's adding a good amount of bottom tone with left and right, and it gives it a little bit of a shine in the mid range, kind of, if I'm being specific. But it's very natural sounding. I just love the way it sounds because it kind of sounds a little detuned. And we're going to step up to the doubler so that you guys hear what it is, and I'm going to explain the difference that I hear between the two.
I've seen a lot in.
We play just the effects,
I've seen a lot in my
a
time,
lot lower in volume.
but no one like you. Oh.
But in my opinion, the reason I use two different types of doublers is because I feel like the waves one, which is this is the waves one that I'm using with the mono signal deactivated. And what I hear between the different doublers is that with waves, it sounds more refined and it sounds a lot more kind of monotone. So when I add it, it's more or less just like a static effect that I'm just hearing and static fullness that it helps with. So I'm gonna play it with the vocal just so that you can hear what I mean.
I've seen a lot in my time, but no one like you. Oh.
So then when we combine them together and we get a sound, if my computer wants to work, here's what it sounds like together.
I've seen a lot in my time,
This is off.
but no one like you. Oh.
This is on.
Give me feelings inside of my spine.
So that's what I really get out of the entire song, honestly. Just I want to have a concentrated fullness that I spend a good amount of time on and that I'm happy with at the end of the day. So my other perception of depth is a slapback delay, and in this song I actually was happy enough to use it and got the opportunity to do it. So this is what it sounds like with the slapback delay. Well, I'm gonna play the wet signal.
I've seen a lot in my time, but no one like you. Oh.
and then this is what it sounds like with the vocal, and then we're gonna dive into the settings that I put on the plugins.
I've seen a lot in my time, but no one like you, like you. Oh, give me feelings inside of my spine. Yeah, there's nobody like you, like you. Oh.
So now that you understand the context within it, let's get into the actual slapback. So I started off the chain with a de-esser. It's probably because obviously there was too many high frequencies, and sometimes instead of just pulling up FabFilter and throwing on just cutting a frequency, I kind of want to stay curious and see what would say, well, what if I try de-essing it instead of just cutting all the way up here? And a lot of the time it works out when you stay curious. Funny enough, obviously it's like no duh, like you should be staying curious, but it's very hard to sometimes because you get in a rhythm and a groove. But I found this more effective than putting a Pro Q3 and then just either dynamic cutting dynamic cutting or just straight cutting. So from the de-esser we go into the doubler 4 with the mono section deactivated. We go into the H delay. It's a 1/16th with a high and a low cut and analog off. Pretty generic feedback. And then we hop into FabFilter, which I had nothing on. I think I was just trying to experiment on, honestly. So I'm going to play just the stuff that we just went over with the vocal playing and the beat, so you can hear what I hear when I hear it without wet effects. Because in my opinion, it sounds great effects-wise, outside-wise. So let's see what you guys hear.
Yeah, I've seen.
I am sorry. 1 second.
Yeah, I've seen a lot in my time, but no one like you, like you. Oh, give me feelings inside of my spine. Yeah, there's nobody like you, like you. Oh.
So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are anticipating more stuff coming, because there will be. If you guys like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to leave you guys listening to the song. So have a great day.
Yeah, I've seen a